Hi, I'm Renee Smith.
And I'm Tammy Fillers, and we're education specialists here at ESDAC in Hutchinson, Kansas.
Today we're here to talk to you about one of our newest decks of cards, and these are called Geometric Gems, and they are primarily for our kindergarten and first grade group because they are basically to help children do two different things. Start to identify shapes and their attributes as well as their position in space. And so, if I were to ask Tammy this card, I could ask her several different things. I could ask her what shape is represented on the card, as well as where it is in relationship to the red line. So every one of these cards has a red line in some position to the shape. And so, Tammy, what would your answer be for this one?
It's a circle, and it's under or below. You know, there are several options with these position words: next to, on top of, to the right of, to the left of, several things for you to choose from. You know, another activity you could do with these cards is to create, if you had sorting circles, you could ask the students to put all the circles in one, all the hexagons, squares, triangles. We have several different. You could pull the cards out of the deck that you wanted to use. You wouldn't have to use all of them. There are trapezoids, rectangles, semicircles, circles, triangles and squares, and then you could go with, as you look in the Common Core, there are several words we're to be working on with relationship to position: next to, on top of, to the right of, to the left of.
Over and under, all kinds of different words.
Absolutely.
And so many of those are represented in the deck. The other type of card that we have also placed in the deck would be cards that have composite shapes, and so sometimes those composite shapes are all the same color, and so at this point children really do have to know what those shapes are. And again, it could be that they are still working on position of the equilateral triangle being above the rectangle, or the rectangle being below the equilateral triangle. So you can still continue to work on both of those types of skills, even with the composite shapes. But children, one of the things that the Common Core does ask is that children be able to decompose and recompose shapes, and so composite shapes is one way to work on that.
Absolutely.
As with all of our decks, they come with a task card that includes instructions, extensions, answers.
You know, we also include on there some possible student accountability pieces. As we know, many times teachers are using these cards in small group stations, and so how do they hold students accountable for the learning while it's not at the teacher-directed station?
Thanks for joining us today.